out to anyone.
Yeah, because I'm really going to tell Betty over a cuppa.
Well, I know what you girls are like. You can't keep a thing to yourselves.
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly proud of this one, am I?
Well, what have you done with the card?
Still got it.
You what, you dozy cow? Well, why don't you get rid of it like I told you?
Because I thought I could put it back in her bag and then she wouldn't know anything's wrong, would she?
Yeah, until she looks at her bill and sees all this stuff she never bought.
Should never have let you do it. There's no chance we'll get away with this.
Well, not now, there isn't. Well, why don't you listen?
What are we going to do?
Look, just stay calm. If anybody accuses you, just deny it. You can't prove a thing.
Great. Feel tons better now.
Oi! Hey! I saw your face when you were signing them slips.
I was scared stiff.
Yeah. And you were loving every minute of it. Ditch the card.
And of all the times he could have picked, now Jess has gone, I'm all on my own.
Well, you should have seen him last night, Nicola. He didn't look too happy.
He's only got himself to blame. It's the ultimate betrayal, sacking your own daughter.
Well, it was him who gave you a job in the first place.
I am aware of that, Emily, thank you. And then he goes and cuts me off without a penny.
Well, not many folk get an allowance for sitting around doing nothing.
I beg your pardon? Anyway, whose side are you on?
Morning, Emily. Nicola.
Just the paper, please.
Your mother hasn't been in lately. Nothing wrong, I hope. Just busy. Hard work chasing other women's husbands.
Is it? I wouldn't know.
Well, she'll be needing a bigger pond soon, what with her reputation round here being what it is.
It's her licence hearing today, so it'll be her name above that door as well as mine. So if you think this place is too small for the both of you, you know what you can do.
Just these, then.
Of course.
You were serving me!
It wasn't.
Keep the change. Ashley.
Hello.
Hi.
Gabrielle with Diane, is she?
She's with Mrs. George. It's the licence hearing today.
Of course, so...
Look, I'd better get,
Is Gabrielle all right today, then?
Fine.
Good. Well, I'll let you get on, then.
Bye.
Yes, page 22. I'd like to order the Basque set, the silk camisole, and the lace charmeuse nightgown. Oh, string, I think. In taupe, please. Yes, I have it here somewhere. Could you hold a moment? Stationery order. We seem to be out of padded envelopes.
What are you doing with this?
Oh, just seeing who else's support we could count on.
Oh. Now that Ledbetter's on board, eh?
A customer might be sympathetic to the cause. Won't keep you a moment.
Yes, well, we should call him and see.
I don't suppose you've seen my credit card anywhere. I seem to have mislaid it.
No, that's probably left it at home. We'll turn up.
Eric, would you mind popping out to the car for me, see if it's there?
Yes, of course. Oh, Staples to the campaign headquarters.
Absolutely. Sorry about that. I can't find my card. I'll call you back. Yes, Letitia.
I was just seeing if you wanted a cup of tea.
No, thank you.
Another tea break, is it, boys?
Thirsty work, this. All that sawdust gets right to your throat, eh, mate?
Every time I come in here, I keep imagining I'm going to see a difference.
It's all electrical and plumbing now, Mrs. Hope. Sydney's put your pipes in for your gas cooker. I've got you wired up for your light fittings, your sockets, cooker, micro.
Oh, so when's it going to start looking a bit like a, calf?
Could put everything in right now if you like. None of it'd flaming work, would it?
Well, there's no need to take that tone of voice with me. I am entitled to ask.
I think what Sydney's trying to say is, Mrs. Hope, that things have to be done in a certain order, you know? I mean, you wouldn't want us ripping up your floorboards once your carpet's been laid, would you?
No, but it just seems to be going on forever now.
If you stop coming in every 5 minutes.
Well, what you don't understand is you can damn tools at the end of the day and clear off. I have to live in this mess and it's really starting to get to me. So if you don't mind, a little less standing around gassing and a bit more graft. You know, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not just a couple of cowboys trying to stitch me up.
Hey.
You can turn that down and all.
Give me one good reason why we shouldn't just clear off and leave her to it.
She owes us money. Come on in, Sundance. Let's get going.
What? You're not actually going to listen to her, are you?
Of course not. It's lunchtime, and it's your round.
All the time trying to think about what's going on outside. You can't help it. I'd think they're having their lunch now or they're going down the pub. Well, I suppose it makes you realise you take everything for granted.
Well, at least you know you'll never have to go back.
Yeah, you can move on from that part of your life now.
Yeah, and you haven't wasted time inside. You've let yourself a trade.
What?
And your granddad's made up you're going to be working together.
What do you mean?
I haven't mentioned it to him yet.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I've had a word with Scott to see if I could get you something in the garage.
Oh.
And?
Well, he hasn't said no.
So it'll keep you busy, help you move on.
Yeah, I just thought someone might have asked me before you started arranging my life for me. That's all.
So, your mother up at the big house again today, then?
Yeah.
All right, for some. She must feel as though she's slumming it coming back here to work with the hoi polloi.
I think she's just glad of the extra wage.
Oh, yeah, well, we're all glad of the extra, aren't we? It's just that some of us have to make do with what we've got.
Nobody's found anything lying around anywhere at all, have they?
Maybe lost some of it.
No.
Well, she won't find it, will she?
You'll see when you get here. Oh, I think you will. Kenneth, it's for the good of everybody.
Eric?
Excellent. I look forward to it. He's on his way.
Perhaps we should discuss this in the office. I have searched high and low. In here, in the car, it has vanished, Eric.
What has?
My credit card.
Well, it's most probably in another coat or something.
In another coat or something. Thank you, Eric. So, Eccleston took the bait then, did he?
Let's just say he's a little curious.
Good. Eric. My card.
There you are. I told you I hadn't lost it.
But how did it get there?
I don't know. Maybe you dropped it.
I didn't.
Well, don't look at me.
But it wasn't there when I left the office.
Well, it must have been.
Unless I'm going completely mad.
Are you ringing?
Well, I'm going to find out if anyone's used it.
But it's been here all the time.
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
There you go, Mum. It's all yours now. Well, half of it, anyway.
I hope you're not regretting it, Bernice, signing up with your mother.
Well, it's not as if you're going to do a midnight flip with the takings, is it?
Actually, now you suggest it.
Let's have a party. Let everyone know that it's your name above the door, too.
Thomas and Blackstock.
Mum, do you think I ought to change my name back?
I don't know. I never did, when Rodney left us.
It's a fresh start, though, isn't it?
I don't know what it was, but when it was just you and me together, I wanted to have the same name as you. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, Gabrielle Thomas sounds better anyway.
Oh, you back? How did it go?
I'm afraid they were having an off day. They thought I was fit to be co-licensee.
Congratulations! Hey, sorry to land this on you now, but there's a blockage or something in the ladies' loos. So I've heard.
There you go, Mum. Welcome to the pub trade.
£658 since yesterday lunchtime. That's how much someone has gone out and fraudulently spent on my credit card.
And then brought it here to drop it on the floor of the office. It doesn't make sense.
Not to you, maybe. I dare say the police will be able to shed some light on it.
Is that totally wise? I mean, think how it might look with the campaign and everything.
Eric, someone stole a credit card from my handbag. And by the looks of things, it's probably someone we know.
We're going to need a plumber. Some kind of blockage in the sink. And Bob's about as much use as you'd expect.
I didn't claim to be an expert. Feels a bit funny being in there anyway.
I'll get on the phone.
Hang on a sec. Hiya.
Same again, please.
You can have them on the house this time.
How come?
I've just had my licence approved. I'll run this place now with Bernice.
Hey, you're worth getting friendly with you, aren't you?
How are you getting on over the road?
Well, we're on schedule.
I meant with Viv.
Well, I'd like to tell you, but I've made it a rule never to slag off the customers.
Just as well. I was going to ask you a favour.
You're still here?
I'm entitled to an hour, you know.
And I'm entitled to a decent day's work out of you.
Mrs. O.
Don't worry, Matt, you've earned your pint, Viv.
No, what that favour you going to ask me?
Oh, you're probably too busy.
No, go on.
We've got a problem in the ladies. I wondered if you'd take a look, just to see if we need a plumber.
Plumber? You got one sitting right there. Squidley!
We're not having another one, then?
Your services are required in the ladies.
Hey, what's going on?
Just going to go and look at another little job?
You can't do that. You're working for me.
I won't keep them a minute. This way.
Tell them, Bob, I'm paying for this time.
We've got another 10 minutes yet. Go and stick the kettle on. We'll be right over.
Sorry I'm late. A drink?
Look here, Pollard, I've got better things to be doing than sitting around waiting for you all day.
Gloria's upset over a missing credit card or something.
You take it, did you? Wouldn't put it past you.
Wonderful sense of humour, as usual.
What do you want?
My campaign to be next mayor.
You haven't a chance. Put it like this. The words snowball and hell spring to mind.
Ledbetter's backing me.
Is he?
As are a growing number of influential councillors.
Morgan's the man, he's a dead cert.
So you wouldn't consider voting for me, I suppose?
If you're trying to bribe me, Pollard, there's not enough money in the Bank of England. Save your breath.
Kenneth, I was so hoping that I wouldn't have to do this.
What's that?
I think you know.
You told me you destroyed those.
Did I?
You slimy, lying toe rag.
Shall we make that your worshipful, slimy, lying toe rag, eh? Drink.
What's the matter with Her Highness today, then?
I don't know.
Well, she's walking round as if she's lost a tiara.
If I might have your attention.
Hey, up, this is it.
Sometime yesterday, a credit card went missing from my handbag. Whilst it was out of my possession, a number of very expensive items were purchased with it. And then this morning, the card mysteriously reappeared in Mr. Pollard's office.
Well, I hope you're not accusing any of us.
Well, I certainly haven't ruled out the possibility.
Well, it weren't me. I want to put it back. I would have binned it.
Sam, what are you telling us for, anyway?
I am telling you because I have called the police, and they are on their way. Now, they will want to interview all of you, so no one is to leave the building until we've got to the bottom of this matter.
So, what are you going to have? That's all right, I'll go. Get it over with.
I'll save you some.
All right, Mark, how you doing?
Donna said you were getting out early. Hope you've learnt your lesson.
A pint and a half, please, Bob, and whatever Donna's having.
Orange juice. So, what's it like, this electronic tag of yours?
Viv, just ignore it, Mark.
I'm only asking anyway. I'm not so sure I approve of my daughter going out with a convict, if you must know.
That's funny. Donna told me your first husband was an armed robber.
This tag, I suppose, it's a bit like having an electronic ball and chain around your leg all the time, yeah?
Yeah, I suppose.
Just how you feel, mate.
Kenneth, I want you to realise I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for the district of Houghton. There's a lot that I can offer the people. They deserve a mayor like me.
Heaven help a lot of them.
But I can count on you in the chamber.
No. Comes a time when a man has to stand up for his principles no matter what the cost. Do what you like with your photos, Pollard. You won't blackmail me a second time.
Oh, she really is very attractive. Do you know, I can't work it out what it is you're wearing. Rather fetching. Perhaps if I blowed them up.
Give me that.
No.
I've wasted enough time here. Go to hell, Pollard.
Kenneth, all those years of loyal service, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little gong of some description heading your way. Shame.
You told me you destroyed them.
Well, I thought I had.
How do I know you won't do this again and again?
Because when I am mayor, I won't be needing you anymore. We can burn the negatives together.
Give us them now.
After the vote.
Damn you, Pollard.
Good man. The nation will be grateful.
I hope you rot in hell.
What's going on?
They've called the police. They'll be here any minute.
Well, you got rid of the card, didn't you?
Put it back in the office.
You did what? After what I said? Do you want to get caught for this, Letitia?
Used to doing this kind of thing.
If you've landed me in this... Just remember, they can't prove anything.
Let's get back in.
Please don't tell me you're anything to do with this.
To do with what? You're back on the village beat then, are you?
What's it to do with you?
Well, I just thought your boss was doing his best to keep us apart.
Don't flatter yourself, Kane. We're all allowed one mistake, aren't we?
I'm ever so grateful for this.
Oh, it's a pleasure, isn't it, Sid?
Yeah, that's because you didn't do anything.
It's nice to have a couple of handy fellas about, I can tell you.
Finished, have you?
All done.
Well, I hope you're going to pay for this, because I'm certainly not.
No, it's all right. It was a freebie. No problem.
What?
Did you want to go?
I beg your pardon?
The ladies. Only afterwards. Can you make sure you wash your hands and come and let us know if there's any problems?
Get out of it.
Come on, Sid, let's finish these pints.
Hello.
Hi, I'll just have a dry wet wine, please, Bob.
That'll be on the house.
Mum, I don't think we've taken a single penny since your name went above that door.
Surely you don't begrudge your own sister a drink.
They passed you then?
It's official. Me and Mum are partners. Keep it in the family, that's what I say.
Oh, good luck to you.
We better make a move.
How'd you get on in the ladies, Mrs. Hope? Any problems? Do you think it's fixed?
I'm going back to work. I'd like to think I'm setting an example.
Thanks for the drinks, ladies.
No, it was really kind of you.
Can't thank you enough.
Come on, then.
Actually, there is something you could do for us, isn't there, Sid?
What? I'm not going to wait here all day, you know.
Well, you know that drink you offered us? How about a double date? You and Bernice. I mean, no strings, no nothing. And me and Sid.
You can't do that.
We'd love to, wouldn't we, Bernice?
Yeah, why not?
Right then. We'll be in touch. Come on, Tonto.
So when am I going to be starting at the garage then, Grandad?
Well, Scott's away, so why don't you come in and see how we get on until he comes back?
How does he feel about me working there?
Well, you know Scott, so he'll be fine.
You seem a bit quiet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my head around being back.
I've really thought about you a lot, Mark. I've missed you. Did you think about me at all?
Do you want an honest answer?
I know it's going to be a bit weird for a bit for you, Mark, but well, I was hoping when you got back settled in that you might think about us getting back together.
Yeah?
What do you think?
Well, I did have a lot of time to think about stuff.
Yeah?
And I've learnt one thing that I'm going to keep with me.
What?
Life is too short to waste on relationships that you're not bothered about. You tell my granddad I've gone up.
And the minute Diane asks them to do anything, they spring into action as if work's their middle name.
Newsletter?
I wouldn't mind, but I'm paying them an arm and a leg, and how do they repay me of all the ungrateful little things they do?
I'll just leave them here then, shall I?
Thank you. Ashley, I'm glad you're in. I want to invite you to my official opening.
Oh, yes?
Yes, it's going to be a formal type do as soon as it's finished, if any of us live to see the day.
I'd be delighted.
And don't worry, your ex and her mother won't be invited, not after everything they've done to sabotage my workforce.
Really?
And not content with that, they've gone and agreed to go out on a double date with them.
Who has?
Bernice and Diane, with my builders on the town.
Bernice.
You know, Ashley, you're better off without that one. Anyone who can go out for a date with a builder's mate is no better than she ought to be.
I dare say it's none of my business now.
Look forward to seeing you at the opening.
Mrs. Hope.
What?
You were alone in the factory for, what, a couple of hours yesterday?
Yeah, that's right.
We had a luncheon engagement, Eric and I, council business. We left Letitia in charge.
Did anybody else come in during that time?
No, and I was just getting on with my work.
You would have had ample opportunity to take a card from my bag.
No, I wouldn't. You took the bag with you. I saw you pick it up when you and Mr. Pollard left, so don't go accusing me of anything. Is that right?
Well, I might have taken it with me, I suppose.
No, you did.
So the card might not have been taken from here after all.
But it was returned here, though, wasn't it?
Oh, look, can I go home now? My shift finished half an hour ago.
Yeah, that'll be all. Thanks, Letitia.
I think she did it.
Oh, we'll need some evidence.
She looked guilty.
Yeah, well, keep me posted, Mrs. Weaver.
Oh, caught our master criminal yet?
Eric, tell her the thief is right here amongst us and she won't do anything about it.
I'd like to help Mrs. Weaver, but until you decide whether or not you had your handbag with you yesterday, there's not a lot I can do.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Here's your crime number, and we will continue to investigate. Thank you.
No wonder the country's falling apart.
Not for much longer. Mayor Pollard will set the world to rights.
What happened with Eccleston?
Another vote in the bag?
I thought you said you destroyed all those photographs of him and Charity.
Gloria, I'm a man of my word. I burnt every last one of them.
So what was in that envelope?
You and I on the beach in Whitby. Such a beautiful weekend.
Oh.
How'd it go with Angie then?
Dunno. I think she believed me.
Good.
Not too sure about Gloria, though.
Don't worry about her.
I think we might have got away with it.
Yeah, you done all right.
All that gear for nothing.
One thing, though.
What?
Don't ever ignore what I tell you to do again. If I say ditch the card, you do it, right?
I've learnt my lesson. Won't make the same mistake again next time.
Next time?
Yeah, I never realised how easy it was.
Didn't you now? Are you telling me you're starting to get a taste for it, eh? Life for crime?
Well, I've known harder ways of earning money. Yeah.
Right. We'd better start thinking what we're going to do next then, hadn't we?